Welcome back to Space Haven. I'm the 80s Gamer. In the last episode, we happened to be present in this sector while we were doing the base defense mission, and in came, which I've now totally and completely scavenged. In came some slavers that had a whole war with the android collective, and we benefited by basically letting the two of them duke it out. The android folks won. We waited till everybody died on the ships, and then we scavenged everybody. Scavenged the ships completely. So we are sitting very pretty. We have almost an entirely full crew. Don't worry about this whole breach. So how do we discharge ourselves from this base? Because we can't get rid of it. But the way you get rid of it, I wanted you guys to see this, is you basically just jump away. So we're going to power up our engines. Yes, I know one of them is off, and we are going to head off on the next part of the main quest, which at the moment I don't think we know exactly what it is. We have this quest to return for a reward for the Lucas belt, so maybe we can go investigate that. Go collect our reward. There we go. Everything's now it's going to give us a warning, and it'll tell you what's going to happen. So we're going to jump, and it will become abandoned, which is what we want. And here we go. Here's the next part of the mission. Mission list keeps you getting more detailed, Pathfinder. This one though, this one's going to require extraordinary courage and discretion. Let's get the details. As you may recall, the Sunyata's logs confirmed that we have long suspected the Flaming Sword ships are exceptionally well equipped. Unfortunately, which did not give us the kind of specific I can plan around. For that, I need a more direct form of espionage. The cult is recruiting. Sending you a fun toy from that is the Signals Intelligence Department. Take it, pose as a new convert to the Flaming Sword cause, and attend the induction ceremony. You install the listening device somewhere suitable aboard their ship. Maintain cover until you effect egress without arousing suspicion. Oh, this will be an interesting mission. Okay. To our friend, if the cult sees through the ruse, there's no way to leave. What if? I would not suggest I believe the risk was worth it. Okay. All right. Sure, but I'm putting the Pathfinder in the middle of the group. Killed all. Yeah, except these guys all got killed by. All right, here we go. Pathfinder, y'all done for the fleet. I've been singing your praises, but cults know how to manipulate folks. You know how to spin a good yarn. The worst ones would like drugs. Okay. Well, this would be interesting. You could probably have a diverging quest line potentially. We could maybe split if we wanted to. Reasonable mistake of underestimating the Rufus and underestimate. Okay, let's see. Enough. Both Rufus, your concerns are heard, but I consider the part of the calculated risk. Take some time. The fleet doesn't last long if we let her make decisions for it. Yes, sir. I have complete faith in our focused and committed Pathfinder. That was to be very persuasive, however, because if the cult does suspect you of being a spy, they'll eliminate you without hesitation. Stay frosty, stay sharp. Okay. We're going to travel here. Let's take money. I don't think we really need. Oh, but it's good for getting people. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing this because this is good for people. These are hard, by the way. There's like full of people. I find them to be extremely difficult. Let me know in the comments if you want to see us do that mission, but that's not what we're going to do right now. Lead us not into temptation. Where is it? Somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Okay. We need to get down here. Okay. Might be able to get there from Theta Druid territory. Okay. So we need to get there from here. We're not delivering cargo. Building a farm station is kind of interesting, but we have... I don't find those missions all that fun. Find the location of the slavers base? They don't hate us, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. Let's head this way. 2 unused chambers. Good. The Pirate Coalition is currently not attacking us. Yes. This is, they need energy, not that. Excess fleet water source, we don't need, that's not a problem for us. We're looking for the Hydrus Brown region. Okay, still off this way. All right. Let's keep heading in that direction. We have 7 more jumps. Don't think we need anything. Let's check our ice supply. Gotta get rid of those. 24, yeah, we're fine. Scannable sector. Yeah, we can pop over here and scan. Let's just see what we get. No. A moon with some resources. They're okay. It's going to keep popping these mission excellence. Yeah, they're moving around too. Is this the right sector? Yes. Good news. A mining station. Mining stations sometimes have good stuff, and we might as well. Let's drop out of. It's a planet, and it'll let us recharge our warp drives. Oh, well, rogue bot's fun. Okay. Now see, everybody gets in their tanks. They should. This is why the tanks are close to the controls. It's so that we can sort of immediately pop out and be functional. Ooh, the civilians want to talk. Sure. Let's see what we got. Just FYI, I've got a bunch of personal travel plans. So by the time this video goes live, I think I will be in Dublin with my nephew, and I don't think I'm going to have the ability to record. So if you're wondering where the videos are and stuff like that, that's what's going on. So I apologize for the delay in between videos. This is going to be a busy summer for me of travel, and I will do my best to try to get videos posted, but that's essentially where we are and what's going on. And why there's a big pause between videos. Let's see what they want. Hull blocks. Oh, we can obviously give you those. All right, let's trade those quickly before the rogue bots show up. Otherwise, our shuttle is going to get destroyed. Man, I knew I should have waited. We knew that there were rogue bots in the sector. Can we speed up time a little bit? It's going way too slow. Yeah, here they come. Let's see what we're looking at. Are they going to attack the shuttle? They can't hit the shuttle when it's docked. Ah, perfect. All gone. Can we collect that rubble in space? Our shuttle survived. Now, the whole point of stopping here was to do some trades. So what do we got? They're selling Energium for cheap. I'll buy a full load of that, except even though we have plenty, let's buy. This is a good price. So let's get it all. Hyperium. This is pretty easy for us to come by, so I'm not too worried about that. Space food I'm not that interested in. I'll take water. What else do you have? Fruits for sale. I kind of want to know what our current status of our food is. I'm a little bit worried we're not growing enough. I don't really know. We have room to grow the garden, to expand the garden. That's what the purpose of that extra space there is to expand our garden. So, yeah, we're supposed to be buying from you. So let's see. We'll take a little. Well, let's see. Before we buy, what's our raw chemical at? 36. Yeah, I'll take some of these. And I don't need ore or biomatter or rifles. I'll take some ice. It's so easy to get though. Let's take it. In the old days, you used to actually run out of resources in the universe. That was how the game could end. Now that there's those sort of in between hyper lanes, you can actually stop and get. You can stop and have like random actions, which some of that random action can be a chance to mine. So it can be a way to get more resources. But I am a little bit concerned about the status of everything should be growing because we're growing at less than 15, I think. So let's see what the situation is. Yeah, everything's less than 15, so we should be in a good state. It does look like we are. Root vegetables are hurting the most. We've added some people. All right, let's push the garden out. That was the. How far do we need to push it? I'll slow down time a little bit. So can we do this to see? They need basically 1, 2. It needs to. Let's see. This can be walkway. This thing. This thing. This is walkway, so this is the wall. Here. Perfect. All right, let's drop the wall like that. Time back up. Going to dismantle there, maybe. here. And pull this off. We're going to put a door here. And then we're going to, if we did this right, we're going to dismantle these. Could have some temperature issues for a second. I don't know what the temperature was in the wall behind. But we'll get there. Incoming ship next turn. Then this guy is going to get moved there. Let's check our temps. Oh yeah, it's fine. We are in a good place. This is a perfect place to actually do this. You. People should be relatively bored, so it shouldn't be that big a deal for them to move those. This gets dismantled. And we're going to duplicate this guy. We did this right. Let's do the middle, maybe. Is there any reason not to use the blocks? I don't actually think there is. Let's lay them all out. Doesn't hurt us to have them. Uses up some blocks, but we have plenty of all the blocks that are. I think these take tech blocks actually. What's that? What is the situation with that food? No, they just take infrastructure blocks, which we have 104 of. So, yeah, no problem there. We have 2 gas scrubbers in here? No, we have a CO2 producer. Ah, we have ships. Let's take a quick little... What do you guys have? Anything? I will take your call. Just want to see what you have. Okay, interesting there. Oh, take our call. What do you want? Type plates. Yes, you can have these for sure. We have tons of those in that rubble. Oh, I should check that we're processing it, but let's see. The second ship, what do you have? Anything we care about? Not really. Carbon, maybe? Carbon's important for fertilizer. No, we do not need carbon. Laser pistols. We can sell you energy cells. We can sell you energy. Yeah. Nothing. No must-haves. The civilians, did they have any missions? They didn't. Okay. You look like you're bored, which is really not what we want to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get these sort of knocked out some. Tech scrap done. 1, 2. Counting. The 80s game. Plenty of infrastructure. Let's do this. Maybe let's do hull scrap. 4, 5, 6. That's 30. That should be half of it. And then we have so much of this. 2, 3. Okay. Lead us not to temptation. Yeah, we're getting there. We've done all... Oh, is there any more trades we want? We finished all of the... Let's keep going. That's getting to be pretty high. This isn't too bad. 117. Let's buy it up to like 125. Sure. Anything else that's a good deal? I mean, they have energy blocks. So it doesn't hurt to buy it. We don't need to buy that. I guess I'll take a little bit more ice. We should have, through mining, we should have plenty of these metals, but I don't feel like we do. Let's run that too. We should have plenty. You use them for a lot of stuff, though, so it can get away from you. I'm a little bit concerned that Daisy is not studying. She's just sort of hanging out. I don't know. Trina is studying. What if we dismantle this? I have one other idea about this. And we build the lower level one. Like just a regular learning computer. Maybe you can only learn level 1 from this one? I don't really know. I don't know why Daisy is not studying. I want her studying weapons. Current learning rate, 100%. Experience, 0 daily limit. She's done none. Wait, there she goes. Look. Ah. Now if we click on Daisy, I studied. There it is. Okay. Okay. Oh, look. It looks like you need both computers. Maybe does the advanced ones clearly say it only gets you does it only get you the higher level? Look, they're all studying now. We have 2 advanced but no lower, and now all of them are studying. I wonder if this is for the upper levels and this is for the lower levels, and it's not well documented. That's a great tip, if that was the case. Okay. I'm confident our stuff is recharged. Oh, what were we? I was going to plant some more stuff. Yeah, we were a little bit worried about root vegetables. Right? So, where are we growing those? Here, maybe? Yeah, 15 is the limit. Okay, let's do roots. We're going to plant, I don't know, let's plant 2 more. I don't want to overplant. And we're going to do 15. It's nice that it does right there. Also, let's do was fruit the one that... This is the lowest. Seeds and nuts aren't that great either, actually. Let's do one of these and 1 seeds and nut. And we can very quickly and easily, since that's what we just picked it, it'll easily do that for us. Alright. Let's see what happens there. I don't really know. This may be a big thing for us, though. I'm happy to see that. Okay. Have we done everything we want to trade? Yeah, we want to lead this into... Yeah, that's where we're going. Do we think they'll be fighting there? Unclear. Let's go. Let's see what we got. I'm a little bit worried about this mission. They said to be careful. Our ship is pretty well decked out. We aren't completely and totally maxed out, which we could max our ship out. Maybe we should. Okay. Yes. Ore. Okay. I will keep a lookout for ore. Haven't seen it. Yes, that cargo mission keeps coming up. There should be a way to be like, I don't want to do this mission. I want to scan that. Okay. Ooh, good stuff here. Military alliance. We could run into trouble there. It's down here. Is it this one? Yes. Civilians, flaming sword, yep. Okay. Whoa, alright, let's position ourselves far away. For ship-to-ship combat, that's what you want to do. We're going to pause immediately. I want to see this ship. Okay. It's just cool looking. It has no guns. Oh. Well, this is not the whatever. I see 2... These are the... I could speak, I'd be dangerous. These are the hull stabilizers. Big shields. We don't have enough energy. We probably don't have enough energy weapons to penetrate their shields. Back to our ship. We have plenty of... We have 4 of those left. If we wanted to build some more energy... These take 2 each, so we could have 2 more... Not shields, sorry. These take 2 also. We could have 2 more energy weapons if we wanted. Use this high capacity grid. It's super tempting to put more energy turrets down for shield penetration. I think we should do it. Just get them ready. Pose as a flaming sword convert. Okay. Everybody, the number 1 team is... Oh man, do we send them? Ooh, I don't know. Are they talking to us? Greetings, fellow spacefarer. Yes, they did. Click to open. Visiting allowed. Yeah, we're allowed to go. I just want our team to rest up. Do they all have good stuff? Right, that's Jen's. Yeah, I mean these guys are tip top. Incendiary grenade launcher and Selma's top of the line. Yeah, fully maxed out. Okay, just gotta wait for them to wake up, have their bathroom break, and we will rock this. Why solar radiation? Ooh, let's check our temps. Oh, they're fine. I'm surprised this isn't higher, honestly. Hmm. All right, what's going on here? And I gotta remind myself, these are in group 3. Okay, so these, right, and these are energy turrets? No, these are rocket turrets. Where are the energy turrets? They must be up here? Those are all rocket turrets. I thought this was an energy turret. These are the energy turrets. No, those are auto turrets. Here. Yes, group 2. Okay. Okay, 4 energy turrets. We are ready to go. Team 1, also ready. Let's do this thing. We'll ride on this shuttle. You guys ready? All right, let's do this. Okay, the moment of truth. Let's see. We are allowed to visit. We're pretty far away for a rescue mission. We're going to dock here. They definitely have some. They want to have some good control over where we go and how we go. Not act suspicious. Okay, we can take this ship. Slow down time. Too many people. Only one. Ah, okay. Who do we want to take? Do you think it's going to do a stat check? That would be a cool mechanic. I want someone with a high perception. Selma's got a 3. Tarja's got a 3. Monroe's got a 5. Greetings, recruits. Please take your positions. Let us begin. It's fun that they... Will you accept this holy duty, child? Changed my mind. No, wait. They're going to make us choose? And now, the latecomer. Shame you had to witness that. Try to turn your back on us is to turn your back on God, the Holy Israel. Only the strong and the faith can protect Eden. Yeah, good guy. Yeah. So, with that understanding between us, you stand poised to become a flaming sword. If you continue, you will devote your life and your service to maintaining the divinity decreed order, ushering humanity onwards towards our destiny among the stars and shielding one of God's sacred jewels from the depredations of our species. It's judgment. Accept his holy duty. I will. Good, but intent is one thing, the blessing of the Lord is another. We do not trust the mere say-so of mortals. Ah, okay. Vigilant gaze to peer into the hearts of the men. Okay. Proceed forward in the chamber behind me, and the altar will find cups of sacred wine. Choose one, drink from it, and have faith. Commit yourself wholly and bodily into God, and trust His divine mercy and wisdom without fear. Okay. Ooh, there's more trials. Oh, I can't control yet. Monroe's pretty tough. Can't really explore the ship all that much. Ah, okay. The whole ship is designed around this theater. That's why there's no guns. These are kind of cool piece art things. 2 glasses. Is maybe a riddle? Excellent. Welcome to the final trial. I want to know whether or not this will help you guys too, whether or not you have to have a high perception to help. Choose your cup and may God be merciful. Okay. Do we go first? May God's light shine upon me. New research completed. Thanks so much. That's a big help. I was worried about this. Uh-oh. If you complete research during one of these tasks, you're toast. Okay. All right, I'm going to pause the recording, and I'll bring you guys back in once we unlock it. All right, we're back. So, yeah, I think that might be a bug in that you can't, you probably can't have research happen because it pauses the game when research happens. So, I guess when you have a research thing pops up, it does pause, and there's no way to unpause because you're in the middle of a cutscene. So again, I doubt the developers watch my videos, but if they did, I think that's the bug. I can try to figure out how to submit it to them. But here we are. We're back to where we are. I have stopped all research because hopefully we will not have any more pop-ups. Let's see what happens when she takes the cup. I will bask in the light. Okay. She died. Looks like it's only darkness for you. Monroe, choose your cup. There's no perception checks. We just stand before one. Are there any hints? Is this any kind of check? Is this any kind of check? They say anything? Let's pick this one. The Blessed One, Monroe. Okay. Wonder if we lose him. That would be an interesting go to the sanctum. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad it's not Selma in some sense. Pop the door so we can see. Let's not deviate from our mission. If I'd known the trial would involve taking a gamble like that, I'd have thought twice about sending you into this. There's a steal, not to mention a mountain of sheer dumb luck. Or perhaps God really did bless them. Either way, let's get back to business, Pathfinder. That reliquary in front of you is probably the best possible hiding place for the listing device. Go ahead and install it, and then we'll see what kind of intel we process. Okay? Install a listing device in the sacred relic. I'm trying. Let's not leave the door open. Planted the listing device. So this is the divine light. Install a distant device. Okay. It's paused. Leave the ship. Okay. Are we going to get attacked on the way? No. Oh, because we're not going to just be able to leave. That would be too easy. We have to talk. Blessed child. The ceremony is now over. Well, sibling, you have been granted the Almighty's blessing and basked with light. Now, virgin beings. Normally, your ship would proceed to our yards for retrofit, and you would be properly educated on how to best serve His divine will. Alas, right now we are stretched thin by the imminent approach of heathens who defile Eden and cannot perspire the resources. What can I do instead? For now, you will go on an extended patrol past incognito among the uninitiated. Do as seems right to you, and we will recall you when the time is right. Ah, okay. Okay. They're going to clean the ship. Yeah, we definitely could not take that many people. you were to try to fight your way through, it would be bad news. I mean, we could kill these two, but Monroe would never make it out alive. It's just too many. All right, board the shuttle. Okay, I suspect the intel analysis will go through our remaining coffee beans before they finish evaluating everything the device is sending us. They're already confident we'll soon have a full picture of the Flaming Sword forces and the security cordon. Okay. Be a final piece of the puzzle, sir. After the intel is complete, we'll have everything we need to approach and colonize Eden. Then we converse once the analysts are gone. This priority cordon will get it done ASAP. I wonder if you can turn on them. It'll be a mortal decision at the end. They cost quite a bit. Just drop it, please. You're starting to sound paranoid. Just checking in on friend's state of mind, boss. Ain't no harm in that. Sure, they appreciate it. Let's rest. Thank you both, Pathfinder. I can speak to you on a private channel before I let you go. There. This conversation is off the record. I'm afraid things are coming to a bit of a crisis. Rufus was right in something he said to you a while ago. The fact is that the fleet can't stand itself indefinitely. We're just too large. Logistical industrial demands are. They're too much. Despite your best efforts, those are the other Pathfinders. We're going to start running out of critical stuff before much longer. Stuff we can't replace. The really frustrating part is each of the escorts is theoretically self-sufficient. The box Leitner is the problem. She's a massive net drain. All those people in hypersleep still slowly consume resources without contributing anything, which makes it a millstone around the necks that we'd need a whole extra fleet of specialist support ships to provide for, not to mention their security escort. And then there's enough time to build them before we reach the crisis point. Uh-oh. It's my fault. I'm the fleet commander. I should have foreseen this and prevented it, but, well, which is where golden space cows would all be eating cheese. I'm afraid we have no option but to try for Eden. If we don't, all the sleeping colonists will die. It's that simple. It's a matter of when, not if. As soon as we have a working plan, we're going to put it into action. I'll be in touch as we can. You focus on keeping yourself in top condition until then. Okay? Good deal. Undraft the shuttle. It's going to slowly move away. I mean, we are in top condition. Our ship is very well outfitted at this point. The only thing we could do, I think, is we might be able to draft. We could get another ship. If we claimed another ship, I believe we can. You can have. I'll show you why I think that, but in a second. It's when you drop into a new sector. Jump. The figure who contacts you is dressed in a white and gold robe, worn over a spacesuit. Their voice is lightly accented and soothing, but androgynous. Softly, they do note with passion and sincerity. Siblings. I am the first visionary Qatari founder and teacher of the Order of the Flaming Sword. No idea how much it fills my heart with joy to know that the Forbidden Eden has a new guardian today, or so I hope and pray it is. The visionary who inducted you may not have known who you are, but I do. You are the pathfinders of the Wayward Heaven Foundation. Yeah, this is where the moral choice is going to come on. Had word reached me sooner, I would have delayed your induction into our sacred family until after the crisis before us is resolved, and the question of your true loyalties becomes moot. Alas, it is too late, and so I choose to have faith, both in you and the power of the Lord's plan for humankind. Interesting it is. No punishment for whatever espionage you have committed. Instead, I ask you to reflect upon what you saw and experienced during the ritual and afterward within the sanctum. I'm sure your friends among the fleet will say we who bear the flaming sword are mindless zealots and murderers, and I allow you. I be harsh, but if you wondered why, let's see. Because humanity is in exile. We walk now as Adam and Eve did after the Lord multiplied their sorrows. We cast them into the hard land to win every living day. Okay. Pain, but what humanity grew into from such a hard beginning, I imagine what we grow into from the new exile. You yourself have walked the same path. Yours was a tiny beginning, and your trials are hard, and now here you are. Maybe that. Okay. You think carefully before you decide which way to tip them. May the Lord bless you with wisdom and resolve. A sudden chain reactor meltdown affected one of our main Hyperium storages. Okay. We lost a huge part of our Hyperium due to the meltdown. The situation is dire. Pathfinder, we could use your help with the venture out and look out for Hyperium Cloud. Yep. Okay. Alright, so they need ore and Hyperium. Neither which is present here. We also don't have a claimable ship. This is off the main. There was water here in this sector. Is there anywhere off this? No, this is a branch sector. Okay. Let's get back to the main. Oh, there's ice there. Do I want the ice? Is there ice supply at? I don't like that there's military alliance here. No, we're okay. There's the claimable ship. Let's go there. We can talk about and there's ice. Perfect. Do I want to do the Slavers Guild location? Not really. Okay. Finish their work, and they've identified the approximate location of the hyperlane entrance, which will take us to Eat. Apparently, the Flaming Sword call it the East Gate, and I prefer the doorstep. I want to blockade it, and from then we can figure out how to seize the planet itself. Since you the estimate, I want you to identify the doorstep, call the fleet, and to that location, and we'll discuss the next move. Okay? Oh, it's nearby. Okay. Yeah, I don't want the cargo. I want this. Okay, let's drop in because I want to show you this. So, when you're building a ship, you have these ship canvas types. There is no ship that lets you go all the way to here. So I have three choices. I could do this one, like a really tight 4. Oops. I could do this one, a really tight 4, or the 2 that we have. If that makes sense. So theoretically, I believe you're allowed to use all 9s. We could have a really long ship here. I think we can claim another ship. And you're allowed to have, this is the number. I think that's how it works. So I'm tempted to try to claim this and see if that's true. It'd be good for you guys anyway. Okay, these guys should all be in tip-top shape. Let's get them there. Is there anything on here? There is not. Let's grab it. That'll get us some ice. And that's probably a good place to call it an episode. We've joined the Flaming Sword. We've established that the main quest, we're going to get a choice to choose whether or not we help all the colonists or whether or not we help the cult, which is kind of cool. I like that you get to choose. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I will see you guys in the next one.